What's going on, guys? In this video I want to talk to you about some things that you probably haven't heard or talked about with Invisalign, and that is like a lot of stuff. So the first thing I want to talk about here is when they scan your mouth when you get Invisalign. So when they scan your mouth, they put this like big device, like PlayStation Move wand, but it's like thick, right? It's like almost putting one of these in your mouth. It has like a little light on it, and you're like, oh. They're trying to like scan your mouth, and you gotta hold this metal plate in your mouth so you don't fog up the lens. And they're putting this giant wand in your mouth to do a digital scan of your teeth. I have mine up here on the screen. It's pretty cool to see, but it is wild. That's not something I was prepared for, but it makes sense because they have to, get a 3D representation of your teeth so they can make the mold and adjust it as it needs to be. Probably just take your tooth and move it around in a 3D scan. The next thing that you don't know about is they have these little boards that are like little boards of sandpaper, like that go in between your teeth. So like in case you're getting your teeth closed together, there may be some extra crowding for them to not close properly as they get pushed together. So they have to take this little thin, like millimeters of sandpaper, and there's like different grades depending on how much they want to do, and they just take it and go in between your teeth. But it's just a weird feeling as they saw in between your teeth with this little piece of sandpaper. So when the next Invisalign goes, not pushing too far or too much or whatever into the next part. So that's something they don't tell you about though. Like, I was not prepared for them to pull out the sandpaper and go to town on multiple pieces of sandpaper, and then they just rinse out your mouth and vacuum it out. Another thing I wasn't prepared for are the Invisaligners squeaking. So your mouth gets pretty dry with Invisaligners in for some reason, even if your mouth is closed all the time. It's just, I guess the plastic absorbs moisture or something. But there will be times where my teeth, the Invisaligners, will touch together and they will squeak. And because it's inside of your head, it's so loud. And I don't even know if other people hear it, but oh my God, it's not a great feeling at all to feel those Invisaligners squeak when they touch. So be prepared for that if you plan on getting Invisaligners, is the squeaking sound of Invisaligners. It's like a chirp sound. The next one is that you'll have to pronunciate more when you have the Invisaligners. And it's probably the same with the braces as well, maybe even more so because I think those protrude out a little bit more. The Invisaligners are pretty close on your teeth, but it's still a change in your mouth. There's still like less room for how you normally talk. So you'll have to open up your mouth a bit more to speak more clearly with the Invisaligners, and you can do some of the A-E-I-O-U stuff that's going on. But yeah, they don't tell you about that. So be prepared to talk a lot more open and loudly and project your words a bit more. I personally am a mumbler, so sometimes I catch myself even mumbling a little bit when I'm trying to talk, like when I'm lazy or tired, laying in bed. I'm just like, I don't want to do this or whatever. So, because it's just like so much that you have to go through with the speaking. But there is something that you will be that I guess people do talk about it a little bit, is that you'll be a bit more confident with your smile, and people can't tell that they're in there. So as you're opening your mouth up more and talking more, you'll be good. So the fifth thing is a bit of toothache when you change your trays out. So for me, every 2 weeks, I don't know if it's the same for everybody, but every 2 weeks you change out the trays. And those first 2 days when you change into the new trays, it's moving your teeth. So your teeth are going to ache or hurt. There's gonna be some pressure. There may be a little bit of bleeding, but it's gonna be there. It's gonna be take them out to eat, and you don't feel it because of pressure. When you got applying pressure to something, it's not really that bad. But once you take it off and they loosen up a little bit, you feel it. It's not great. It's like, ow. So watch out for the pressure. I guess you can take aspirin or something. I'm not really sure. I try to just eat soft foods that day and just move on, or those days, and move on to the next day where I don't have any pain. It's just really temporary, and it's just really pressure, but prepare for it. If you know it's there, it doesn't happen with the first set you get. It's like the second set from on. Second set and on is when you start feeling the pressure and pain on your teeth. And another thing is they don't tell you how to put Invisaligners in your case that you get. So you get the kit with Invisaligners, you get this cool box and this bag that has your Invisaligners in it, where I keep all of my Invisaligners at. All my trays are in this bag here. The box is in the bag, but in the bag. And then here you'll get some crystal cleaners and a case made to move, it says. You'll get this here, you'll get, in this spot here will be the case, and this spot will be the cleaner crystals that you use once a week. And they don't tell you how to put the thing in there. So you can put your Invisaligners, and I have a short, YouTube short if you guys want to look at that on how to put your Invisaligners in. It's pretty easy. Or you can buy a new case. I have this case here, which is supposed to be for like cleaning, but it doesn't fit my teeth in this tray. And so I just take the tray out and put them directly into the bowl, and it has a top on it. That's a sealed tight top, and I shake them up, let them sit for a little bit. After the 3 ran out, because you use them once a week, I got some that you can use like daily if you want to, or once a week. Right here, these Dentabrites. These are non-toxic, cleans 99% of odor-causing bacteria, removes plaque and stains, and has no dyes or sulfates, which I believe the regular ones have sulfates in them. So these are supposed to be some good non-toxic ones. If you're worried about stuff being made in the United States, these are made in the United States. It says, do not soak more than 15 minutes, discard after use, do not swallow, store in dry place, use Dentabrite cleaning solution at least once a day for best results. But I just use them like once a week or once every other day, just when I feel like it. I do go through a little bit more care when cleaning these as well, because I brush them also with a separate toothbrush. And I'll go into a cleaning routine if you want as well. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, those are some things that they don't tell you about Invisaligners. So be prepared if you decide to get Invisaligners to have to deal with that stuff. It's not really like dealing, it's just something that you have to be prepared for. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more.